Hi, and thanks for watching Shine Bright with Tracy Johnson. So I wanted to talk to you guys today just about yourself. It's so crazy out here, you guys, especially these last days with the fire going on in Cali and how so many people need help and the fire. I mean, even where I am at, it's pretty smoky. But I just feel super thankful that my home's okay. I didn't have to relocate or anything. But I want to talk to you guys about just really getting in your head and ask yourself questions, normal questions, about your process of thinking. Um, for me, doing these videos, you want like this awesome location. I'm at a beautiful park, one of my favorites, Markham Park. Look at the sun. It's amazing. Um, you want like this beautiful location and this beautiful equipment. It doesn't require that. It requires you to just make time and do it. Point blank, period. People want to see you. It's not about what you have, it's about your access. How can people talk to you? How can people get to you? Because you may not know, but to some people, you're awesome. To some people, you're super and your energy is kicking. Today I was in a funk and my husband's very smart and he was talking to me about a book and how it was saying certain things and I got into a funk, exactly like his book said. And then I started to analyze things like, do I really need to be doing this or do I really need to be really just spending my time wisely and really creatively, because I'm a really creative person. So what are you doing with your time? How are you making time for I would say for your inner self? Because that's one thing that I've done to relieve stress, because I've been really trying to just like eat healthy and be healthier just so I don't have to be on pills later, and I could take control over what I can take control over, like my eating habits and stuff like that, just because in my family there's a lot of cancer on my dad's side, like hypertension, blood pressure, diabetes, really bad. So it's just more like making healthy choices. So I also started studying that, being healthy, and also when you're being healthy, you have to think about your stress levels, because your stress levels, when they're up, they create cortisol, which creates sugar, which creates your tummy. And who wants that when you're not 5 months pregnant? You're not pregnant at all. So anyways, so that's been going good. But that's been going good, but I need to have a healthy mind also. So lately I've been going on hikes with my husband, which has been awesome. I've been walking a lot, because I think just being in nature is so positive. Being back to what God gave you, and it goes back to the little things. And if you guys know me, I love tiny things. So as I was walking here, because I walked here, look at this tiny pine cone. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that pine cone. Look at that. You guys, this is the kind of stuff that makes me happy, okay? There's so much negativity and there's so many beautiful things in this world that you can focus your attention on and just get out of your head, Back to my head. No one's perfect. I think we create a lot of stress within ourselves. It can be with comparing yourself to other people. It can be with you're with someone and you feel like you're not the best. It could be a lot of times for me, I try to be the best for myself and my children and be like superwoman. And it's like, girl, what you doing? And I be saying yes to everything. And it's like, you don't even got time for yourself. And then you realize you overbooked yourself and you're stressing out And remember, we don't want stress, you know, so it's just like you gotta really slow your roll on things and make sure you're really putting things in perspective. Like, that's cool, you want to be awesome, but you really need to commit to things that you can commit to without overcommitting and then stressing out. So that's where I'm at. And I think it goes back to like starting small. Like, I went back to getting out of my head and relieving stress as what did I do when I was younger? You know, what were my habits? I love to draw, I love to dance, I love to sing, I love concerts, I love music. It brings so much positive energy when you listen to music. You know, even if you can't sing, when you sing. I mean, when you create, I like creating things. I create plants all the time. I have avocado plants. I created a mango plant that I gave away. Never again, because they killed it. It was just a baby, you know. So I started doing that. I started painting just because I felt like I don't think I've ever painted before, but I got acrylic paint, and I was like, I'm doing this. I know how to paint. Although maybe I don't, you know. Got a couple of books from Half Price Bookstore and started painting, and it's actually been very, very, very awesome. And even though I paint things that don't really might not look like me, because I did a portrait that I drew out first and then I painted, it don't look nothing like me. But again, I draw caricatures, you know. I draw things that I put my all into that represent me, so that's good enough. You know, if it represents you and you feel like you did your best, I think it all ties into that. With life, with anything, if you're doing your best, that is all you can do, is your best. And if your best is crying some days, hey, that's your best. Cry it out. You know, you only have one life. You only have one brain, one mind. You have a lot of chances to get it right. Lord forbid he trying to take you earlier, but you know, it's all up to your choices and how you want to look at things. You know, the glass half empty or the glass half full. I'm a half full kind of girl, you know. I believe in like, hey, it's okay. He said, sorry, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's have fun, you know. I don't hold grudges. I like to have a good time. And yeah, I want to be better. I want to do better. I want to be better. And if you're not into that, and if you don't like me because I'm too silly, if you don't, that's fine. Like, more power to you. Just know that I don't care. And it feels good to say that, because there comes a time in your life where you get older where you're like, who cares? Because I think you feel sometimes trapped with there's ash falling. That's sad because I'm so far away, but from all the fires, there comes to a point in your life where you're just like, you know, trying to uphold things that your parents set a standard to, where your church set a standard to. But then it goes to like, okay, what are your standards? Okay, and then you have family, and then it's like, okay, so you sort of lose yourself a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I think I did. A lot of stuff went on. But it all comes back to, you know, what's your foundation? My foundation to me is Jesus Christ. That has never changed. Thank God, you know, it's never changed for me. You have to have a foundation or you will fall. That's with anything. And then it goes my family. My husband is amazing. And regardless of, you know, things we might go through, you know, that's a lesson learned and we pick up and move on. But I feel so blessed that I have a family that I can come home to. I have a family that's silly like me. My kids are literally amazingly silly, like me and my husband. So they got the best of both worlds. Just wanted to tell you guys that when I do these videos, I'm going to start doing them more. But when I do these videos, it's sort of hard because you feel vulnerable, you know, and you feel just like, I don't know. Hi, how you doing? Good. You just feel like you don't know if you're gonna be judged, or you don't know if you really are helping people, or you don't know if somebody else is going through that. But in actuality, everybody is going through something, so it gives you comfort. And I think that was my thing. I was in a funk. I was trying to analyze it, and it was like, what are you supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to be making these videos. And I feel blessed that I got called to do these videos, because I have been slacking on putting them out. I have people asking me to do these videos, and when I do them, it's totally just on impulse and on feeling what I need to be talking about. I think I'm gonna start just only doing it for my camera, because they upload pretty easily. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep filming. I'm gonna keep fulfilling my destiny, whatever that may be, talking to you guys. Just so you know, like I always say before I end my videos, you're not alone. You're never alone. God loves you. God sees you. God hears you, and He is your biggest fan. I have felt alone a lot in my life, and I cannot express to you how important it is to never feel like you're alone, because God made you and He loves you so much. And it's so important for you guys to know that, because with all this craziness going on, there's no better feeling to have other than you're worth it. You're a child of God. You're strong. You have so many awesome abilities that only God gave to you. Utilize them, you know. I have the gift of my personality, I guess. People like me. People like to listen. I'm very silly, you know, very open. That's a blessing for me, because a lot of people are just like, you know what? It's because you light skin. It's like, no, it's not. You know what? It's because you can talk good. It's like, what? Or they be like, you know, it's because you from Concord. It's like, I'm from Pittsburgh, but okay, you know. So it's just funny to see like different people interpretations of you, but it doesn't matter as long as you're secure in who you are, and you know, trying to do your destiny and fulfill your destiny. That's all you got to do. Do you, okay? And have fun doing you, and believe in yourself, and inspire other people along the way, because that's what makes me who I am, by talking to other people and growing and falling and get back up again and saying, you know what, I could do better. Um, so yeah, I hope some of that made sense, because again, I think I maybe wrote down one of my talks, or you know, talking to you guys, but other than that, this is all just off top, because I flow like that in a park. No. You know I'm from Brooklyn. No, I'm playing. So yeah. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Pray for the people who is, you know, having a hard time in Napa and Sonoma area, Northern California. Needs your prayers, and praying that Trump gets it together and send out troops or whatever to help out the firefighters. They've been working their arse off. This is not an easy job, especially, you know, even though they have masks, I feel sorry for them, because I'm sure they're getting a little bit, you know, it's not good. It's not a good situation, and we're in the last days, guys. Get it together. We can do it. We can do it with love. We can do it as unity. We can do it together. So God bless, and continue being you. Continue believing yourself. You're never alone. Shine bright, guys. Talk to you next time. Bye.